All right now we want to go live now as investigators are giving us an update on the Anitra Gunn case. This is from Peach County, Georgia.
February the 18th at approximately 3:20 p.m. The body of Anitra Gunn was discovered in a wooded area off of Greer Road in Crawford County, Georgia. At that point, the Crawford County Sheriff's Department became part of this task force. Numerous leads have been followed, witnesses interviewed, and searches executed during this investigation. During the investigation, enough information was developed that gave us probable cause to obtain an arrest warrant charging DeMarcus Little with malice murder. Any questions?
Can you talk anything about the evidence? I know.
No, ma'am. That would be detrimental to the prosecution, possibly, so no, ma'am.
Can you tell us what, I don't know, what changed between this morning and now, or did you guys feel as if you had enough this morning, or was there some development this afternoon?
There was some development this afternoon, and we followed the leads, we followed the evidence, and the evidence led us to this, but it took it a minute to develop.
Do you believe he acted alone?
No comment on that.
Is there an update on the autopsy? Can you describe how the body was found? Was there any obvious signs of lacerations or anything?
No comment on that.
Can you comment on the cause of death?
No, ma'am, not at this time. We're still waiting. It's pending toxicology.
Were there any discrepancies in between the three different times he was interviewed? Were there any discrepancies or changes that happened when he was interviewed by law enforcement?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Did you ever find the other piece of the bumper?
No, ma'am. We're still looking for the white bumper. So if anybody in the community, I mean, this is still very much an active investigation. We're still wrapping up, following up, processing, have evidence at the crime lab to be looked at. And if that bumper can be found, that would be nice.
Have you found the phone?
No comment.
Can you say when exactly the time that you charged him, or these charges came about?
Yes, ma'am, about 5 minutes ago when we told you we're ready to go.
Did he already post bond? What time did he post bond earlier?
I'm not familiar. That's a question for Sheriff D.
When will you be able to tell us more information?
We will be turning this over to the district attorney's office now that charges have been taken, and so all questions can be answered by them from this point forward.
So whatever happened today, where you felt you had enough probable cause?
Yes, ma'am.
Because we know you've interviewed him 3 times already.
Correct.
Did you guys interview him again today at all?
No, ma'am. He's already asked for a lawyer. We wouldn't have interviewed.
Now that he is being charged, do we know anything about a next court appearance?
That hasn't been scheduled yet, but I'll just say, as we said earlier today, we were going to follow every lead wherever it led us, and that developed into the evidence that led to this warrant. So there will be a hearing in the next few days, and I'm sure you'll be apprised of that.
Was malice and murder the only charge? Was there any aggravated assault, or could more charges be forthcoming?
There was 1 count of malice murder.
All right. Thank y'all for coming.
Did you say your name in the beginning?
Todd Crosby. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Was the special agent in charge for the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, Mr. Todd, as he is talking about how quickly this has evolved. On Monday, the task force was created, and then by the time Tuesday rolled around, the body was found. So there have been a number of leads here, some new information, some witnesses who have come forward, but they are not revealing much beyond what we heard moments ago.
DeMarcus Little, the boyfriend of Anitra Gunn, the Fort Valley State student whose body was found earlier this week, now charged with malice murder. He was in court today, accused of vandalizing her windows in her apartments and slashing her tires, now charged with malice murder. We'll keep updating this case for you on 11alive.com. For now, we'll take a quick break.